Can you guess what today's color is? Do you think it's green? We are going in order of the rainbow, you know. So today we have reached green, one of my favorite colors because I love all the green vegetables. Today we're making a roast pork with greens and potatoes. Super delicious, very easy. You're gonna roast your pork loin with a little bit of garlic. So the first thing I'm doing is just breaking off 5 cloves of garlic, and you don't even need to peel them. So just take them off the head. I just like to remove my garlic right over my discard bowl so all the little paper goes right into the bowl. Just set those aside. Over here I have a pork loin. Put it on a rimmed baking sheet. It's a kind of small pork loin, I'd say about a pound. That's just enough for 4 people. You can always do a bigger one. Surround it with the garlic cloves. Season it on both sides, then just turn it fat side up and straight to a 475-degree oven until it's about 138 to 140 in the very deepest part for 20 to 25 minutes. While the pork is roasting, you can get a couple of other things ready. In this pot over here, I have 1 pound of new potatoes that are boiling. The big ones have been halved. I'm cooking them for about 13 minutes, and while they're cooking, you can get your kale ready. Take 1 bunch of kale and remove the stem. I'll show you how I like to do it. Just turn it upside down so the stem side is up, and then hold the end, pull the green right off the stem, and then go back in and pull the other end off, just so you make sure you get all of the kale off. When you have all the stems removed, just cut them into 1-inch pieces. You can just do this coarsely. Add your kale into your potatoes and cook it for about 2 minutes. You really just want to wilt it down and just give it a stir so that all of the kale is submerged. I feel like after you stir it around once or twice, it's done, but if you want to go ahead and cook it for another minute or 2 minutes, go ahead, drain it, get rid of all that water, shake off the excess water, and then right back into the pot that you cooked it in. All right. To that, you're gonna add your spinach. Stir in 3 cups of baby spinach, and you just want that to wilt down just a tiny bit, which is why you don't add it with the potatoes and the kale while they're cooking. I'm just gonna leave this to wilt just a tiny bit and go get my pork. When the pork is done, take it out and tent it with foil for about 10 minutes while you finish the rest of your dish. The potatoes, kale, and spinach will be dressed with lemon vinaigrette. You need about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, so I'd say with this really juicy lemon, about half a lemon. Don't forget to save the other half. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, salt and pepper. That's it. That's all I mean by lemon vinaigrette. Extremely simple. Couldn't be simpler. Give it a stir. Peel the garlic cloves and just throw them whole right in with your potato mixture. You could crush them up a little bit if you wanted to, or you could mash them and smear them on top of the pork. You can kind of do whatever you want, especially if people don't like whole cloves of roasted garlic, but I think it's a nice little surprise to get in there. Now that the pork has had a chance to rest, you can carve it up, remove the strings, you can cut them, you can use scissors or your knife. When you cook your pork to 138 like we do and let it carry over to 145, it's slightly pink in the center, so don't be afraid. This would be really beautiful served on a platter, especially if you have company coming, but I'm just gonna serve up a plate, a couple of slices of pork, and plenty of delicious greens, the kale and the spinach. I think this might be one of your new favorite side dishes. And it's gonna make you feel really good this January because you're getting your greens, double greens. Double your greens, double your fun.